think one of the important things in venture in Australia is the mismatch between the amount of capital available, which is low, and the amount of opportunities available, which are high. So Australia spends about $6 billion a year or more on public funded research, a large proportion of which will look for some sort of commercial outcome, and for which there's not enough capital to assist that. So in terms of the opportunity for venture to do very well in Australia, all the right mix is there. The biggest problem is, you mentioned that we are a nascent industry. We're very young. We grew up through a couple of big hiccups, the dot-com bubble bursting and then the GFC, and yet we've weathered that storm, and so I feel that there's a strong base for Australian venture to regroup and grow off that platform.
To some extent, the future of venture has always preceded itself to some extent. The country needs it. We have a culture and a history of innovation individually. On the other hand, we also have a small market economy, and we haven't been great at commercialising some of the discoveries. And that continues to play out here. Now, compared to 10 years ago, though, when I look at the biotech sector, there are so many more phase 1, phase 2 and phase 3 trials in process in Australia by biotech companies here, listed and unlisted, that I just believe that the future for biotech and the prospect for some blockbusters is really close. I think in other parts of the economy and the other opportunities for venture must include the whole renewables sector, which has got to be high growth, boom, even though it's been delayed and put off by political more than other things, it's coming. And a carbon tax, which has so recently now in Australia been mooted and promised, I think will come, that will price new energies back into a marketplace. So there ought to be better opportunities than ever for venture, not worse.